I look better with the cap on off. I got my head looking good today, so what? Should I keep my head?
Keep it off.
Keep it who?
Off.
Okay. Put it over there with the keys. I look intellectual. What's somebody tell me there? I look like a preacher then.
Yeah, you had to say you look like a preacher.
Hallelujah. Shabba-doo. And yabba-doo. And all of those things.
I just text you.
Huh?
You hear me?
Do what now?
I said I just text you.
All right, daughter.
Daughter.
Praise the Lord. All right. I do look rather exquisite tonight, if I do say so myself. All right, we are rolling. Come on in the room. I don't see nothing happening on Instagram. Am I live on Instagram?
You should be.
Hold on, we on the black screen on TV.
Okay.
What you say?
Screen black on TV.
Like I'm surprised. Like I'm motherfucking surprised. We do that because see, by now I'll have some comments jumping up there. Oh, it has 34. Oh, I just wouldn't have given it unless. Side back up on me. I don't know what I did. Woo!
Why I got the gangster one?
Huh?
What you been doing?
I ain't this shit. Daphne.
That's my name.
Come on. What's the problem this evening?
She don't know.
So sick of this shit. Whew. You know the thing that talked about getting your own TV channel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might need to go and look into it. Hit it. I'm so sick of this shit.
There you go. Ain't somebody down in there? That's what you was looking for?
I am so sick of this shit.
Oh.
Hold on, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all just hold on like I am. Fuck the Super Bowl lady.
Hey, you know the little box that normally says encoded?
I am blinking.
It's saying not ready.
I'm so sick of this.
Okay. She about to call Comcast.
Do what?
She's about to call Comcast.
It's a Comcast issue.
All right, motherfucker, K. Michelle, since you want to talk about K. Michelle, that gets your ass automatically off my motherfucking page. Nobody asked you about no goddamn K. Michelle. You gone. Boy, my number's shooting on up on um, Facebook. Now, yes, who is this? Hello? Hello? Woo! Will not, it won't reboot up?
It's already rebooted on my end. The little Comcast box saying something different.
What she said there?
It's already booted up on her end. The little Comcast box is saying something different.
Hello. Hey.
Make sure I look into that tomorrow. Shit.
It normally says encoded. It's saying not ready right now.
All right, those of you that are home, just give me a few minutes, because if they don't start on TV, I'm gonna start social media wise. Hoping that you all had a great weekend. If you stay around, you find out what we're talking about. Y'all just ask unnecessary questions. What we gonna be talking about? I'm probably gonna tell you. What we talking about is just stay around. Woo! But I'm so sick of this shit.
Hold on. I was trying to unplug it from the back of the box, cause I'm not sure when the cord is on the thing. I think.
To Rivia Jones, how you been? What is she saying, T?
She on the phone with Comcast.
She's trying to find Comcast.
She's on the phone with Comcast.
You know I can't hear, damn it, shit.
That's why I repeated so you can hear.
Well, good.
You
Goddamn
get an
earphones
attitude
in,
for nothing.
in the morning. I got an attitude because I'm sitting my ass here.
No, you was getting an attitude with the wrong person, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, who you?
Oh,
Always-
definitely
al-
not me.
I always
don't
got a
care.
damn attitude with you.
Right, that's why I'm like, that don't bother me, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna have
okay.
an attitude with T for nothing.
Oh,
You have an attitude with me, don't bother me one bit.
it don't?
No, it don't,
Why don't it?
cause I ain't scared of you.
Why not?
I just ain't,
You ain't scared of me?
I'm not.
Why not?
What I got to be scared of you for?
What reason other folk be scared of me?
They just them. I don't know, I be wondering myself.
And I'm such a nice person.
You have your days,
I'm nice every day.
every day on earth?
Yes, unless folk fuck with me.
Oh, maybe they been fuck with you before I got with you or something.
Woo! Yeah, Miss Debbie.
Comcast Teradek system is down, and the lady is calling the people now.
The what is now?
The little system that they got us going through, the lady, she can't find any reason. She said it's down, so she said she don't know how long it's gonna take. So in other words, they got an outage with the Teradek system. So she don't know when we going to go on, because she's got to reach another department that's in a whole nother city. So
Well-
what I'm doing is telling T to unplug, because one time they did that. I unplugged the internet and plugged it back. So anyway, that's the problem. This is not a STP situation, although people say it is. It's Comcast.
How
They're working.
how close are we to that other thing?
I was hoping that they would call me today.
I'm talking about what happened to your Facebook.
All right, those of you that's on, we're trying to get Facebook back up.
Did you delete it?
Yes,
Okay, so Comcast put.
because that was the beginning. Don't even worry about the title, just go.
I gotta save, hold on.
All right. The only way to do this tonight, and it's not going to go out on TV, is to just go the way we're going, and that's through social media. For some reason, Comcast is saying that they're not getting our signal from here, so y'all just come on in. I am so tired of having to deal with my show on this basis. I am tired of having to deal with Comcast, period. And there are some other things that the SVP TV network is working on, but I'm not privy to go in and give you all that particular information because all eyes are on what we are attempting to do here at the SVP TV network, and most definitely, hold on again. Yeah, Ms. Debbie.
We're dragging through the mud to get to that 7, but we're gonna get there. Ain't you?
Okay, well, we'll get there. I'm just gonna do what I'm doing social media wise, and hopefully that other thing will come on up that you're working
Well,
on.
anyway, she's gonna be watching. She's gonna be watching. But we dragging through the mud, baby. 7. They just don't want us to get there, but we gonna get there tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, all right.
Bye.
And we're working, and this is what happens when you are a strong force in media. And whether they like it or not, I happen to be a strong force, especially in this local medium. So tonight's broadcast is not showing on TV. I'm glad I didn't spend a whole lot of time working on a show tonight, but I had a pretty good show because I wanted to deal with now. Lauren, who said that Comcast is black owned? Our company, or the company that I'm broadcasting on, is a black owned company. I did not say that Comcast is black owned. By no stretch of the imagination is Comcast a black owned medium. The company that I broadcast on, which tomorrow I will celebrate 7 years of doing this show on the air. In fact, I will celebrate this company, the SVP TV network, will celebrate tomorrow 7 years of being on the air. It's been a very long journey in getting to this particular point, but the fight goes on. Pretty soon, hopefully, I'll be able to announce to you very shortly that you can unsubscribe to Comcast and that you'll be able to go with another company. My voice is too strong for Comcast. My views, my opinions are too strong for Comcast. But the SVP TV network is negotiating with another company for 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay? And that's what we're trying to get to. In this month that we call Black History, and I don't celebrate Black History Month at all. I am Black History. You are Black History. You live 365 days a week. Most of you on here, I would say 99.9% of you on here are black folk. So in being black, you celebrate, or you should celebrate, your blackness on a day-to-day basis. But I don't get excited about no damn Black History Month. Come on. White folk give you a month, the shortest month of the year, and then you Negroes get excited about a motherfucking Black History Month, where all they want to tell you about is Martin Luther King, who created the peanut, and a few minor things about your history. But we as a race of people are in a sad condition all across this nation. We are in a sad position politically, socially, economically, and spiritually. First of all, understand that when you look at this word history, break it down into syllables, and you get his story, not my story. Or yeah, y'all watching. Well, thank you so very much. I am showing right now in the grand state of Arkansas. Thank you so very much for your viewership. And the reason that we are delayed tonight, Comcast is the regular screw up that they are. And they're saying that they are not getting our signal. But thanks to those of you in Arkansas, around the Little Rock area, and to all of you on social media that's here. And I may even open up the phone lines tonight as I talk about what's the Black plan? Black History Month. And again, as I was saying here on social media, I do not celebrate Black History Month. I'm 62 years old. I know I look good for my age. I've been black a long time. I was born in 57, so I've been a nigger, black, a coon, African American, Afro American. I've lived through all of those various names. And that's the reason that I don't, why am I going to get excited because the white folk finally said, y'all can have, well, we started off with what was it? Was it a day? Ain't you old enough, Dale, to remember that?
No.
You is. We started off with a day. It had Black History Day. Yeah, I've been colored too. Thank you. Monkey, yeah, I've been there too. They gave us Black History Day. Then Negro, yeah, I've been that one too. Thank you. So y'all coming up with some names I forget I've been. Then they came up with Black History Month. So I'm not excited about that. What I'm excited about, if you want to talk about something this month, what is the Black plan? Is there a plan for black folk in America? Or are we going to stay in the same shape that we're in? One of the biggest things that happened to us that destroyed us socially was this thing that they called integration. We were segregated. We were going to the black bathrooms. They had the white bathrooms. And what we wanted was to be like the white peoples. Yeah, make us like y'all. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. Those songs. You wanted to be where the white man was. Now understand that the white man has never treated you equally in this country. Guess what? The white man will never allow you to be his equal in this country. In this country, you will never be on the same level playing field that the white man happens to be in. Your oppressor will never be your deliverer. Listen to what I just said. He who has oppressed you will not deliver you from your oppression. If you are going to be free, it's because you have decided that you want to be free. And you're going to do the things as a black man or a black woman that it takes to be free. Okay? Let's look at it. What's the black plan? You get excited about Martin Luther King's birthday. You march, but yet you still kill. You will get excited again on April 4th when uh, it's Martin Luther King's, the anniversary is like the 51st, 52nd anniversary of the assassination. You will get all excited, you'll be ready to march, because Martin Luther King went to the mountaintop. He died here in Memphis, Tennessee. But what has his death meant? What has this thing that we call the Civil Rights Bill, what has it done for black folk? Are we as a people better off than we were 55 years ago? Are you? Are you really? We had more businesses, more black-owned businesses 50-something years ago than we have right now. Why did we have to have them? Why were there more black businesses 50 years ago? Because we had to have black businesses. Because you couldn't go to the white man's store unless you went to the back door. So we had to have businesses in our own community. But then when the white folk had the white folk meeting, oh, y'all missed the white folk meeting. Most of y'all are too young to remember the white folk meeting. The white folk had a meeting. John Kennedy had just gotten killed. Lyndon Baines Johnson was the president. And the Republican Party was pushing the Civil Rights Bill, not the Democrats. But the Republican Party was pushing for the Civil Rights Bill. So the white folk had a meeting. Old Bubba and Ray Ray and were all at the meeting. All the white folk were there. Oh, should have been there. I was a fly on the wall. Should have been there. Bubba says, may I have y'all's attention and let me call the House to order. We here tonight because we're going to give the Negro the concept and the idea that he's free. Yeah, we're going to let the nigga think that he is equal to us, the white man. Junebug over in the corner. Well, how you going to do that? How are we going to make the niggas think that they are just like us? Well, we're going to fool them. See, we've always been able to fool the nigga. We was able to bring the nigga from across the water. His folk sold them. We tricked them chiefs and things over there in Africa. We tricked them into thinking that we was gonna give them some things, and we gave them some trinkets and took their niggas from us and brought their niggas across here on that slave ship. Y'all do know what the first slave ship name was, Leroy. What was the name of the first slave ship? The good ship Jesus. Yeah, they brought us across on a ship named what? Jesus. Yeah. And let me go back. Let me go back to something. Please let me go back to something. The white man did not take you. Ooh. What you said that is? The white man didn't steal you from Africa. Your forefathers sold you into slavery. Now, who is this in program? What are you calling me for? What do you want? What do you want? You just an ignorant motherfucker on Monday night. All right, but, oh, excuse me, I forgot. I am on TV. I forgot I'm not on social media. Scratch that word, but I meant it. What was I at there? Was you taking notes if I was so rudely interrupted? What do you mean that's not exactly correct? You were sold into slavery by your own folk. Your own folk were given trinkets by the white man. The white man came bearing gifts like he does now. Yeah, that is exactly right. Know your history, and then you can talk about your history. When the white man came on their ships, and they came on the good ship Jesus, when they came to Africa, to the ivory coast of Africa, they brought gifts, gave gifts to your chiefs, gave them to your ancestors, and those leaders gave you up for slavery. Ain't nothing changed. The black politician sells you out every day. Your black pastors, many of them, sell you out every day because the white man comes and brings them money, trinkets. Tells them that if you tell your black folk how to vote this way, then we're going to give you a little benefits. We're going to give you the crumbs that fall from the master's table. I don't see the show on 31. Well, damn, why are you looking for it on SVP and you're right here? Quit being stupid. I don't see the show on 31. It ain't on 31. So just watch here and be quiet and learn something. You were sold out. Look in your communities now. Look how the economic blight in the black community is taking place, and you have black leadership. Many cities have black mayors, and you have black city councilmen and aldermen. You've got congressmen, you've got state representatives, but yet the black community still is in a poverty-stricken condition. Still. What is it that we own in our communities besides the corner store? What is it in our communities that we own besides the wing company? We got 100 wing shops, hot wing places. Damn, how many hot wing places do we need in our community? So as we open up this so-called Black History Month, what is the black plan? What is the black plan politically? What's the political plan for the black man? Oh yeah, they want you to go and vote Democrat. Why? Why? What has the Democratic Party done for you? They give you some Section 8. They give you some vouchers. They give you the EB&T, the Eat Better Today card. They keep you in a poverty mindset. They keep you in a state of mind that tells you that as long as you vote Democrats, we're going to keep on giving you some free stuff. Are you saying vote Republican? No. I'm saying that with us being 13% of the population of this country, that we should have our own. You should have your own political party. You should be setting your own political agendas across this country. Those of you that's watching tonight in Arkansas, what y'all got? Those of you that's watching me all around the country by way of social media, what in your community do you have that empowers you? Nothing. There's nobody I see running right now on the Democratic ticket that's come to the black community and said, what is the issues of the black community? How can I, as president, address some of the issues of black folk in America? Many of you will vote for Biden. because he was the vice president under Barack Obama. You do know that Barack and Biden had some issues. You do know that. Some of you will vote for Bloomberg. Some of you will vote for, what's the woman's name? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Can't think of the white lady's name. Some of you will vote for Bernie Sanders. But where is the agenda? Where is the agenda? Have they come to the black community and said, what is it that we can do for you? We have no so-called civil rights leaders anymore. Jesse Jackson was one of the biggest sellouts. Al Sharpton can't say nothing. Why can't you ask? Well, Al Sharpton is now on MSNBC. When the white woman last week, the white reporter that works for MSNBC came out and called Kobe Bryant knackers or niggas or whatever she was saying, he could not address that because the same folk that pay the white reporter pay him. We've given up our positions of authority. We've given up our positions of freedom, and all the white man has to do is offer us crumbs that fall from the table and we satisfied. I had a white media company come to me a little bit over a year ago when the cussing pastor thing first got hot and offered me a national TV show. All the white folks talk good. Then they said, you can't talk about the president. You can't call the president no names. That's You can't speak anything negatively against homosexuality. That's a whole list of things that they didn't want me to deal with. We watch your videos. They are hilarious. So I said to them, so what you want me to be is another black buffoon on TV. You want me to be the court jester. You don't mind me talking about black folk, but don't you dare, nigga, address white folk in a negative way. I turned down the deal. It wasn't enough money for me to get excited about. No way. You know, well, we're going to give you about $250,000 or $300,000 a year to start. Mr. White Man, I do that now. And then, so you're not exciting me when you say $300,000. And then here's what the white folk wanted. That they were going to own my content. Can't own my content. My content is my intellectual property and can never be owned by anybody other than me. But had I been one of those desperate, hungry Negroes, I'd have fell for the deal. But as a black man on this first Monday in your so-called Black History Month, I'm free. I'm free to say what I want. I'm free to go where I want. I'm free to be a man, and I ain't got to kiss the white man's ass and the handkerchief head Negro, the water carrying Negro. ass eating. When I look at us, when I look at us as a people, when I look at the leadership of the black man in this country, we have none. We have none. There's only one guy that I give any homage to, and that's the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He says what he wants, he does what he wants, and he's built an economic program for the Nation of Islam. Most of you don't even realize that when we deal with the nation and those in the Nation of Islam, when you see those brothers out on the streets selling the paper, selling the water, selling the pies, whatever that there's the fruit, that these are men who are working for themselves. They are in business for themselves. The nation has become the wholesaler. They go in and buy the paper. They go in and buy the water. They go in and buy the fruit at a wholesale price, which finances some of the economics of the nation. And then they go out on the street corners and they sell the papers to you and make a profit. They may not pay but a quarter for the paper, but they sell it to you for $1 or whatever your donation is. Why did the nation do that? Because many black men could not find jobs, or they had been in penal and mental institutions. There was no jobs, and these brothers were out robbing because they were trying to supply an income to their family. So every time I see a brother on the street, I buy the paper. But you've allowed the Christian nation to tell you to hate your brother in the nation because he don't serve the same God you serve. Well, I beg to differ. God, in his awesomeness, had more than one name. Allah is one of his names. See, understand Comcast and there are white folk and some Negroes that don't like the way I talk because I'm not the good Negro. I'm not he who is politically correct. I ain't politically correct. I cuss. I tell you that I'm a proud black man. And I stand on who I am and what I am. You can't buy me for crumbs. I'm used to money. I'm used to a big house. I'm used to a fancy car. I'm used to riding good, smelling good, and looking good. I'm used to all of that. And at my particular age, I am not going to sell out to anybody. What is the black plan? See, the first attempt that anybody ever made to get me off of this show was a black politician who had a son in a powerful position. His son was a U.S. Attorney from the Western District. Set up in a meeting talking about me. We got to get Thaddeus Matthews. That was Ed Stanton Sr. We got to get Thaddeus Matthews off the TV. Went all the way to the corporate office to try to get me off of TV because, see, he ain't one of us. And what was so bad, he was sitting in a cigar bar, and some folk called and allowed someone to listen over the phone while he talked. I had a lot of information that I carried around. And he was crazy enough to think that I kept my information in my vehicle. My vehicle was broken into in my yard, my truck. The only thing that they took out of my truck was my briefcase. I don't keep information of a sensitive nature or a confidential nature in my briefcase, in my truck. Sam Smith, the founder of the SVP TV network, stood like a soldier and did not allow Comcast to tell him, because I have no contract with Comcast. My contract is with the SVP TV network. I pay them. And we've been here. Tomorrow will be 7 years. There is no other black man on this planet that's on TV and radio as much as I am, that is not a buffoon and doing a talk show or and I'm talking about one of them bland talk shows, but me. I learned that my economics was in my gift. Scripture says, and your gift will make room for you. My gift is my gift of gab, my boldness. This is what has made me good money over the years. My gift, it has made room for me. Now, I can't help if you don't use your gift. I can't get mad at you if you don't use your gift. But don't get mad at me because I use my God-given gift. When I sit down right here where I'm sitting right now, see, here's what Comcast don't understand. Damn it, hell yeah, you got me on TV tonight. I'm off, I ain't on TV tonight. But this message is still going forth on social media, which has become the new power base of information. You got me on TV tonight. You got me? You said the signal ain't reaching where the signal supposed to meet up at, so you can't put the signal out. That's all right. And there was a time 7 years ago, I got pissed off, mad, cussing, everything. But now I understand that if you didn't think I had power, if you didn't think I had influence, if you didn't think that somebody was watching me and listening to me, you wouldn't mess with me at all. I'll be like these shaky ass Negroes I see on TV here in Memphis. I'll be another poop-put ass Bobby OJ. I forget, I'm on TV over in Arkansas. These Negroes here that work for white folk. And you get excited because you work for the white man, you his slave. I remember when Bobby OJ, all 4 feet 2 inches of it. Some years ago when I first started my radio business, laughed at me. Yeah, he had to pay to be on radio. I'm Bobby OJ. They pay me. Nigga, please, you a slave. You make about $180,000. About $180,000, maybe $200,000 now. Nigga, that ain't no money. This company made almost twice as much as that last year. Because I work the gift that is within me. And God, even though I go through some hard times and I go through some trials and some tribulations and some disappointments, he has never failed me yet. Oh, can't turn around. Y'all remember the song. I know y'all sung that at the gate. Huh? But Bobby OJ, you work for the white man. Clear Channel, iHeart tells you what you can and can't do. Bev Johnson been on TV 99 years. And they're scared to talk about black issues. The first black formatted station in the nation. I didn't say black owned. I said black formatted. The man that gave the format. Alpha, your mammy go play bingo. That's the bitch that needs to play bingo. Bingo, ooh, I keep forgetting I'm on this. Arkansas, your ass gone. Now bingo, your ass on that. See, y'all got me all over the place. But I'm going to tell the truth. Let me open this tie and get comfy. See, some of you Negroes are scared to be free. You scared to talk about freedom. You scared to talk about the racism that exists in America. You won't think that the white man in America loves you. The white man does not love you. He puts up with you. Oh, yeah, it's some nice white people. Yeah. I'm not going to say all the white folk bad, like I ain't going to say all the Negroes good. But I understand the concept of this, that my freedom, my prosperity, and my abundance is in my own hands, not the hands of the white man. I'm going to be free. I'm going to remain free. I'm going to think free. I'm going to walk free. I'm going to look free. I don't know whether you as black folk have come to that conclusion. I know some of you over in Arkansas that's watching me right now, y'all saying that's the craziest nigga I ever seen on the TV at all. How that nigga get on the TV? Because God knew that if the Negro was to be free, somebody got to be bold enough to tell the story. Somebody got to be bold enough to walk the walk and talk the talk. Somebody got to be bold enough to tell black folk, you do not have to stay in the state of economic, financial, spiritual depression that you're in. You are in a depression. Yes, you are in a depression because you don't want to be free. You want to go sit at the corporate table with the master. He gives you a title, executive vice president. You ain't the vice president of the company. You the vice president over trash. You over the what's it fancy sanitation engineers. Yeah, you're the vice president. You still the garbage man. He just gave you a fancy title to make you feel good. Yeah. When you are the good Negro, the Negro that can be trusted, that they know that they can talk around you and you ain't gonna go back and tell nobody. When they can talk about the niggas that work for them and you go hee and ha with them. I hate them kind of Negroes. You want to hee and ha with the white man when the white man is telling the nigga jokes. Yes, aren't they something? And don't know that when you walk out of the room, that white man that was talking about everybody else has no respect for you. They know that you just a good house nigga. And a good house nigga is a dangerous nigga because that Negro will turn on anybody. He only loves his master and he does not love his people. Am I in the house tonight? Yeah. What's the plan? What's the plan? What is your plan, black man? is your plan? I ain't gotten there. That's the reason you have no business even talking about celebrating a Black History Month. During this month, white folk will give you what they want to give you about your history, because they know you ain't gonna pick up a book. They know you ain't gonna read for yourself. Darius Jones, you said Uncle Tom relatives. You my brother Darius, don't even know who Uncle Tom was. Mm. 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 No. You don't know who Uncle Tom was, brother. And brother that's coming on the page now asking me what I'm talking about. Shut up and listen. Block me, bitch. Well, you ain't said nothing but a word. If your man on here, I'll block that bitch too. You gone. Don't worry. Just that easy. Uncle Tom. You never even read the story of Uncle Tom by Harriet Beecher Stowe. You just go by what you hear neighbors say, you Uncle Tom. That's a compliment. When they say it to me, it's a compliment. Because see, I read the story. See, that was Uncle Tom in the story, and then that was Sambo. Uncle Tom was the fighter. He was the educator. He was the one that was speaking up for black folk. It was Sambo in the book that was selling the black folk out. It was Sambo that was going and telling the white folk what the plans of the black man is. So when you use that term, know what the hell you talking about. You just Uncle Tom. Know who Uncle Tom was. If you knew who Uncle Tom was, if you read your history during this Black History Month, you would be proud of who he was. Now, I know some of you white folk over in Arkansas right now, I've upset you. Good. I like you being upset. But I ain't lying on you. You have been some treacherous, low-down people. Not all of you, but 99% of you. We've cooked for you. And that's what I didn't understand, white folk. That's what I didn't understand, white folk. See, if you had been organized back there while you were the maids and cooking for the white folk, you could have caused mass destruction. Y'all could all put something in the white folks' food on the same day and made all the white folk that were putting water hoses on you, putting the dogs on you, sending you to the back door. You could have all, since you was fixing up the greens, the peas, and the butter beans, you could have all put something in the food. But the white man taught you to be passive. Love the white man. They gave you that scripture, something said, love the white man before you love yourself. Yeah. You love the white man more than you love yourself. the white man couldn't have hated you as bad. Many a little white baby sucked the titty of the black woman. Cause that white mama, them little dry ass titties she had, didn't have no milk, didn't have no time. That's the reason some of them little white children grew up loving black men. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the reason some of them little white girls grew up and one of them a black man, a mandingo. Because as a little baby, you taste the milk. She hold you on that big old titty that she had, nestle you in her arms, and you got milk out the titty. Good milk. Good milk comes out of the titty of a black woman. Suck the titty. White folk, that's the reason some of your daughters ran off with that black mandingo. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Your son wanted himself a black woman was because he had tasted the true juice of a black woman. And ain't nothing like the juices of a black woman. Oh, I wish I could get a witness. Can I get a witness somewhere in Arkansas? Can I get a witness somewhere in Tennessee? Can I get a witness somewhere in social media land? There ain't nothing like the taste of the juices of a black woman. Or something about her juice. Something about her juice that when it gets into your system, since it's the original juice, because the black man and the black woman are the original first that were created was a black man and a black woman. Mr. White Man, you were not the original creation of God. Oh, Lord. Don't make the white folk real, man. You may not never get back on the TV. But you're not the original creation of God. How you know? Well, it was y'all, you white folk, that went and found the Garden of Eden. Y'all went looking for where the life started. You found it. You found the Garden of Eden in a place called Ethiopia. Last time I checked on the globe, Ethiopia is in a place called Africa. So then, if the garden was in Africa, it would seem to me that Adam and Eve were Africans. And everything is a descendant of the African blood. But my question tonight still is, what's the black plan? What you planning on doing to change it? I ain't marching with a nigga nowhere. Nowhere. I ain't marching with y'all. I ain't going nowhere with y'all. We shall overcome us. I ain't going. Somebody on the page said, I'm glad I'm white. Well, Mr. White Man, or Mr. White, whatever you happen to be, Hoover 269, I'm glad your white ass is here on the page. I hope you're learning something about yourself. And you got to learn also, Mr. White Man, that there's some black men like me. No, I ain't finna take Hoover off the page. I want Hoover to stay here. Well, there are white men like me that don't give a damn about you. We ain't scared. That can look you straight in the eye and tell you what we got to say. Hoover, you glad you white? Well, good. Be white. Be a descendant of the devil himself. Be that. We don't care. So stay here, Mr. White Man. He says the zoo want me. I ain't been to the zoo in years. See, I like when I upset you white boys. No. Hoover, I like when I upset you. I'm doing my job. Now, don't tell him to scram. I want the white boy to stay here. I want the trailer park trash to stay here. Stay here. That's all right with him calling me a monkey. I've been called worse by black folk. So it don't excite me when the white man gets upset with what I say. White folk, watch me. He watched me. I want white people to watch me. Y'all good for my numbers. I like when white folk watch me. White folk watch me all over the country. Here in the city of Memphis, I can go places and white folk will ease up to me. I watch you on TV. I said, you can say it out loud. Let the other white people know that you watch me. Yeah. White folk are not used to black folk being bold. I'm not gonna run, brother. I'm not gonna kowtow, and I ain't got no tail to hide. Come on. But how many black men have your mama had? I bet your white mama done had herself put on the pages where I am there that I'm showing on the social media pages. That came from the Thaddeus A. Matthews page. No. So look, let me tell you something. Don't get mad when white folk show their real color. You don't get mad at that. You let them listen in. See, many young white folk don't know their history. They've never been taught who they are. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what was his name? Hoover likes to vacuum clean. KKK meeting being held tomorrow. Hold it. That's a white man. We don't care. Look, we don't care. I care about the KKK meeting as much as I care about the Black Lives Matter meeting. Ain't now one of you do. Ain't none of you doing anything. But look, brother, let me tell you something. The KKK meeting Y'all meet every day. I'm already wearing it. Y'all don't wear them hoods no more. No. Mm-mm. Y'all don't wear the hoods. No. Y'all sit at the corporate tables. International Paper. Federal Express. You sat in Congress. You sat in the House of Representatives. You live in the White House. The conscious black man in America understand what's going on. That's the reason I'm saying, what is the black plan? Is there a black plan? Is there a black plan? Can the commercial play?
Yes.
Oh, hell, I talked all this time and didn't know that. Thank you for telling me. Those of you in Arkansas, you'll see the commercials. And again, we're not being shown tonight on TV here in the Memphis market. And let me give you some reasons. Comcast, 31. Seven years ago, had nothing but infomercials. Comcast, 7 years ago, did not think that we would exist 7 years. No. They didn't give us the thought that a black company could last 7 years on TV. Never thought we could. Has it been hard? Yes. Yes, it has been. But we've stood the test. We battled and rode out the storm for 7 years. Now, we've made this a force to be reckoned with. They went 4 times up on the price that the SVP TV network pays because they didn't think that for 7 years we could do this. Many have come and many have gone. But the Thaddeus Matthews Show kicked this network off 7 years ago. This is a good year. This is a biblical year. The number 7 is a biblical number. It's the number of completion. 7 years. We've had our enemies come, and guess what? The biggest enemies of what we're doing have not been the white folk. The biggest enemies that we've had have been jealous black folk who complain Thaddeus Matthews shouldn't say the things that he says. Is Thaddeus lying? No, he ain't lying, but I just don't like the way he tells the truth. Oh, okay. He ain't lying, no. I just don't, he can't say it he can't say the things he said. I ain't never seen a black man on TV say the things he said. Very few real black men on TV. What we're going through as far as these technical problems, they're intentional. No doubt about it. They're intentional. So instead of getting mad, I just sit here and do what I do on social media. Because I'm going to stand on those things I stand on. But I want to throw a question out here tonight. And I want you to answer on social media. Those of you who have Comcast, those of you who have Comcast, if this show went to another network, let's say, what's all them other places they got? All them other cable companies. If we left this cable network, would you give up Comcast? Huh? Would you give up? If you would, those of you that have Comcast, just put yes on the screens. For those of you in the Memphis market, would you give up Comcast and move your cable to whatever company that we went to? Comcast has the highest rates in a way. Would you? Let me ask you something else. And I'm really going to do this if they allow me to be on tomorrow night on the 7th anniversary. You don't think they'll mess me up on my anniversary, will you? If we went to regular TV and you had to put one of them $10 antennas on your TV, and we go digital like we are right now in Arkansas. 18.8 is where we are. Would you buy an antenna and watch me? Lee Taylor, I don't know who you are. So don't tell me who you are. Like, I have no interest in who you are. I don't know you. Would you? And that's going to be my big question tomorrow night on my anniversary. See, I believe I'm good enough that just like I made 31 profitable, that I can do it on another cable network. I can do it anywhere I go. I'm just that damn good. And many of you support me. And those of you that don't support me, you ain't gonna miss me because you need to be able to tell somebody how bad you hate me. I don't care, long as you get, it's all about the numbers. Atlanta, you are watching me right now. And there are plans of doing some things in the Atlanta market. I'm hot in Atlanta. The cussing pastor is hot in Atlanta. And I'm just sharing some things. 2020 is my year of plenty. I'm already claiming my abundance. I speak my abundance into the atmosphere every day. I got a plan as a black man. Even at 62 years old, I still got a plan. I plan to be the biggest black name in TV real soon. We're playing in Chicago. There's some things I can't just up and talk about because see, just like my friends listen, so does my frenemies. Frenemies. When I leave 31, it will be a ghost town on this frequency. When the SDP moves from 31, and that is our plan, 31 will be a ghost town. There will be some who will try to duplicate what I do. You can't duplicate me. You can't even come close. You can't even come into the ballpark. This show, 7 years ago, had no social media. It was just these cameras that I'm looking into tonight. God bless me to become a brand as the cussing pastor. I watched Instagram a few months ago. My page that I started off with 75 people. When I became the cussing pastor, I had 75 people as followers. Midsummer, I was up to 161,000 followers. Then my page just disappeared. It just disappeared. We kept sending them notices. It disappeared. But I just keep on stroking. I just keep on doing it. I'm back up to 7,000. I need my numbers bigger than that. But all happens in due time. What I'm telling you is, as a black man, I got a plan. And there are those who would hamper my plans if they knew all of my plans. I just tell you enough to wet you up, to make you moist. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. I got some plans. Let me ask those of you, and I've heard y'all tell me these lies, but y'all was gonna come and support me in the past. But those of you in South Memphis, if I bring Naked Truth to Whitehaven, will you support it? Will you come and be a part of a ministry that is about the truth? It's about people power. It's about economic power. It's about prosperity. Yes, it's also about the awesomeness of God. A church that has no denominational ties, ain't no bishop, ain't gonna never be no bishop, ain't got no damn deacons, ain't gonna never have no deacons. Darling, I do a tour all the time. I'm always gone. And I saw a brother put some on here, and I like that. 7 is the number of completion 8 is a new start. So after tomorrow, we will have been here 7 years. We'll be going into our 8 years. There's some new things that's coming. I'm claiming national prominence before the end of this year. Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries is going into its 4th year. I'm not doing no big anniversary this year. I'm going to do some 3 o'clock programs where some of y'all ain't never heard me preach. And Sunday is not the show. It's not the TV show. We're going into Whitehaven, hopefully real soon. Sooner than you may think. We're not going into your traditional building. But I'm on my way. Ain't no stopping me now. We on the move. All right. I'm tired. How long have I been talking? Woo. I need a drink. Okay. But I'm going to keep on telling it just like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to bow down, kowtow to anyone. We're just going to tell it like it is. Tell you what, go and give me some commercials so I can rest my vocals, even though it's almost time to go. Go ahead on and throw me something in there real quick. Woo! My throat's so.
I bet.
Here's some motherfucker asking me, if you leave Raleigh, where you gonna get the coffee?
When was the last time they bought some coffee?
Huh?
When was the last time they bought some?
Yeah, when the last time you bought some? And then damn, you think I can't carry no coffee with me? Y'all need something like what in Chicago? One of the plans that I have this year is to broaden my tele-evangelism. Okay. And where those of you in various cities, all you gotta do on Sunday mornings, get your bunch of friends at your house and do a watch party on Sunday mornings. Send you some tithes and offerings in. Okay? Send little tithes and offerings in. Sunday morning's message is entitled, Nobody Wants You When You're Down and Out. That's Sunday morning's message. Nobody wants you when you're down and out. Get down sick. First, I promise you on Sunday mornings, I ain't watered down at all. I'm gonna bring you nothing but the truth. Nobody wants you when you're down and out. I like that comment. Nobody wants you when you're down and out, but somebody else is down and out. But they really don't want you either because they've been able to survive off of you being a survivor. Yeah. Many a woman right now with a man, she don't like him, but he's a good provider. Can't fuck, can't eat no pussy, can't do none of the things TV that's on there.
Okay.
Huh? But she with him because he got a car, got a nice house, got some jewelry, and a whole lot of things. But the moment he loses his job, lose his income, she don't want him. Something I'm gonna put in that sermon Sunday is, some of you as parents, your children don't want you down and out. Get to the place that you can't provide for them, you can't pay their bills and keep their babies. They don't want to be around you. No. Mm-mm. I'm letting these commercials play. Yeah. Yes, sir. Some of y'all don't hear from y'all children. I'm talking about your grown children. Unless you've given them something. Mm-hmm. Mama, I need $25. Some of you never hear your children say they love you or care about you until you giving them something. Then they want to get an attitude with you when you can't give it to them. Nobody wants you when you're down and out. Sunday morning, y'all need to come. Because if the Lord says the same, I'm finna go. You ready to go, Dale?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's gonna preach the way. Natasha, when you coming back to see me? You down there in Mississippi, and what Natasha Williams in Mississippi? You know, her and her husband came up. So, Angel or Angelo, whatever it is, Inc. 2, get a watch party, brother. June for my birthday. Okay.
It's lemon in there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
10
Wow.
seconds
10 seconds.
and 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. What you said, Latasha, you probably won't be with your husband. You gonna leave him there? You're leaving him. Sunday morning, my message is going to be, for those of you who are watching, and believe me, those of you over in Arkansas, thank you so much for those of you who support me. And they play me 2 or 3 times a day over in Arkansas. Look, if it's not between 7 and 9 at night, it's not live, y'all. So y'all can't call me. It did the Thad Matthews show at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting my beauty rest because I get up at 5:30 every morning, except Saturdays and Sundays. Sunday mornings, I get to sleep till 7:30. As we grow, we're growing, and I need y'all to come and visit me on Sunday mornings on the Facebook pages. I'm working on maybe a couple other things to do as well. Ooh, excuse me. But there's going to be some differences in what you see as far as what I'm doing ministry-wise. One of the things that I'm going to be doing, I'm going back to what we used to do. And that I used to have class at 9 o'clock on Sunday mornings. And I'm going to be calling that class the fishing hole or fishing pond. In that class from 9 until 10 o'clock, I'm going to be teaching economics. I'm going to be talking about money. I'm going to be bringing people coming in. Why you call it fishing hole? Well, too many of us are waiting on somebody to give us something. That's black folk. We're sitting around, we're waiting on somebody to bring us something. So what I'm going to do is to teach you yourself how to economically empower yourself, how to change your mindset. You can't make money, you can't get money until your mind changes. You having broke thoughts. You got to stop broke thinking. Okay? Got to stop broke thinking. Quit running with people that's broke. I'm going to start that as soon as the move is made for Naked Truth. One of the other things is because where I'm going in the Whitehaven area is on Brooks Road. Right in the area of classic hits, classic soul. We're going to do an early morning breakfast at least once a month, sausage and biscuits and juice and things, and tell the people you can come straight from the club to the church. With your sequin dresses on. I don't care what you've been drinking. Come and get you some word. Come and get you some truth, because God loves you. Yeah. Club and lunch. Club and something. Dell had a name for it when we came up with it the other day. I can't think of it. She has stepped out of the studio. But this ministry, I'm changing some of the perspectives. I'm inviting the homosexuals. If you're gay, homosexual, you've been hurt in the church, I'm inviting people to come and partake of ministry. Let us work together. None of us are perfect. Let us work on each other together. Let's open up to each other. My focus is going to be on church growth. The growth of Naked Truth. Church stability. I don't want just pew members. I want people that want to come up with plans of how we can make this city that we live in, how we can make this world that we live in a better place. I want people that want to put a black plan together. Okay? I want people to sit down and say, look, let's enhance your boys' mentoring. Let's enhance your girls' ministry. Let's enhance your woman's group. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking to do more than you shouting and praising God, because I praise him every day, I thank him every day. But what are we as a people who believe in God and believe in his awesomeness? What are we going to do? I don't teach religion. God has no religion at all. But what do we call the thing there where they can leave the club and come to the church? What was the name of it? You're right. There was some and breakfast and a meal, club and a meal, some
Word.
and word. But it's open to everybody, whosoever will. It's time for me to leave Raleigh. For a lot of reasons, but it's time. It's time for me to do a new thing. That is what the word is saying. A new thing. It's time to do a new thing. Terry Sherman, I've been hearing folks say they're gonna come to Memphis and do it, and I get most of my traffic is tourist traffic. People that have heard about the cussing pastor all over the country. My biggest traffic is that because Memphis folk just don't come. They scared of me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I can preach a little bit. So I'm going to invite all of you to come and be a part of what we're doing. I need help. It's been me and Dale. Whew, she more than just my old standby. Dale takes care of business. But I work Dale to death. She gets paid pretty good, but I work her to death. Dale been with me since what time this morning?
11.
Since 11 o'clock this morning. Some mornings, when I ain't tired, it starts as soon as I get off the air. And that's every day. We work 7 days a week. Dale got a birthday coming up next week, 10th, excuse me. Don't look at me like I'm great. The 10th. She'll be 48 years old.
Tell them about my business.
Huh?
Why you telling all my business?
What? It's a blessing to be 48. Hell, I remember when I was 48. It seemed like a whole lifetime. But we work, tirelessly. And I need people that can come in and work with Dale, work with me to put some things in motion. The boys' mentoring is very important. The girls' mentoring, the women's group. Televangelism is something that I really want to get into. Motivation, empowerment, all of those things are things that I'm looking forward to doing when we get into our new location. I'm sorry, Dale, I have to worry about you're gonna be 48.
2 minutes.
Thank you, Lord.
2 minutes. But I need you all to support me. The tax business, let me take the last minute. Those of you around the country, you can get your taxes done by us as well. Your helping us with the tax is gonna help me come up with this money I need to move from one place to the next. And it's gonna take close to $8,000-9,000 to do what I'm trying to do. Because you know you have to pay it first month, last month, and all else. then you got to do the moving and all of that. Somebody said you my armor bearer. Yeah, that's when she got that Glock on her side. Armor and barrel. Come and get your taxes done. Those of you around the country, you can file your taxes online with us. Okay? You can file your taxes online, get your advances. You can get, all you need is your W-2s and your paperwork, your ID, and things of that nature. Dale handles that, okay? All you gotta do is call 901-552-4599. You don't even have to leave your house, okay? Call and send the phone. In fact, you have to call her right now. She answers that number. It's the number to the tax company, but she'll answer it right now. She got that number forwarded. 901-552-4599. Those of you in Memphis, you want to set an appointment and come by. I need about 25, 30 folk this week. Okay? 25 or 30 people this week. 901-552-4599. 901-552-4599. Set an appointment at a time that Dale can call you, or you're gonna call her, and have all of your paperwork ready. We can get you filed immediately. Not tonight. We'll be in the office at 10 o'clock, but if you wanna call her now and get you a time set up where you can have all of your paperwork ready, then you can do that. Get your cash advances up to $9,500 if you qualify. Call her right now at 901-552-4599. It does not, since this is federal, everybody's filing taxes. You ain't just gotta go to somebody in your city. 901-552-4599. Don't forget to join me on the radio at 6 a.m. Central Time tomorrow morning, as I play nothing but the best in blues. They try, Lord, they do their best, but you can't beat me playing the blues. I was taught by the very, very best in this business. But 6 a.m. on tomorrow morning, and on Friday morning, I'm doing classic hits and classic soul on Sunday morning. Friday morning. That's Sunday, okay. That's a classic hit. Nobody wants you when you're down and out. Ain't that a classic hit?
It is.
Okay, then, thank you. That's on. Look at me like I'm retarded. But tune in on Friday morning, classic hits and classic souls. Nothing but classics on Friday morning. All right, my time to go. Those of you in Arkansas, I hope that you got something tonight out of what I said. It may be a little hard, but you know it's the truth. Know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Until tomorrow evening, hopefully where everybody can see me on TV, top of the evening to you. Hasta la vista, whatever it is.
Asta.
Who?
Asta.
Hasta la vista. Where everybody know you went to college.